Hello and welcome to Shan for what will be our level 17 episode of Fellowship of the Forge. We've had a fairly long break since the last one on account of this annoying coldy coffee thing I picked up recently. Very rare I get summer colds, so annoying to say the least. But I'm on the mend now, so we thought we'd have a go at a recording. Um, Impressions generally still doing the lightning thing. I'm planning to change back to fire when we get to 18, but possibly because I was still persisting with the not metering things. I think I was struggling for damage in many cases, but since adding some of the metas, I've been struggling with spell points, obviously, but having to just do things more sparingly. I have Annie's just like a cannon behind me, and it's not dependent on spell points. The damage she's putting out, the artificer. Um, so anything that's sort of badly wounded or frozen or something, I could and should just leave her to mop up all the pieces and not waste points on that. So that's one of the focuses. So we've got a decent amount of crowd control already between the greater shout. That's there for the crowd control. I don't know why I've put maximize on there. That should be. Oh, I think I've put it on because of the heroic enhancements. I've rejigged the enhancements so we've got a bonus less cost on maximize, on quicken, and on heighten. I've given up with the spell-like abilities in the tree because I think we might have kind of outgrown them. Still got all the critical chance for the lightning. Oh, and sonic damage. So maybe it's worth going in. I don't have a sonic item, I don't think, but still, it's probably still worth going with that for a bit more damage. So yes, we've got for the crowd control, we're well and truly sorted. Greater colour spray, disco ball, and greater shout at the moment. And the second tree, obviously, is the fade art tree. We'll have a decision to make going into Epic, I think. For now, I'm happy to keep this as a second tree. And the free enlarge on there would be nice too for that core. But the other choice would be the falconry for the 30% damage to helpless opponents in there, which I know is a very popular choice with sorcerers, or has been historically. So we might just experiment, have a look at both. I think that if I manage to mass hold things from enlarged distance by taking that one, and then both me and the bear can unload on them, it's going to be enough without the extra helpless damage. What else do we have to discuss here? Spells wise, I don't think there's anything particularly new being added. I've been getting ready for the switch back to the fire, so we've got delayed blast fireball there ready. Tempest is a good one to add against packs of opponents. It's on quite a long cooldown, but a very nice one to have. Let's have a quick look. Oh, she's here. Look, a quick look at the gear. I did add the pale green ion stone, which I finally found I had on another character, being as we had nothing really compelling to put in the trinket slot. I think that's about it. Maybe the ring as well. Got some kinetic law on there for the Tempest, and that will help as well with the meteor storm, half of which is force, as I'm sure most of you know. Anything to mention on your side, Annie?
Not much. Except the I'm anxious to have some games and play. Woohoo.
Yes, she's been champing at the bit for days now, and every time I say, "Oh no, I don't want to record," I think the biggest risk now is I'll cough or splutter and forget to put the microphone back down, so my sound might disappear halfway. So we thought we'd take you for a run through the cogs for this one.
That's good. Let's go.
We don't have any teleports, obviously, do we? So let's start with the top and the bottom. Let's go to the bottom one first.
Ah, of course you need to invite me and you are forgetting.
Ah,
I don't know if you can invite me now.
I think I can.
Let me see. Oh, okay. That
But
works,
if
I
you're
think.
already in the cogs, maybe that might be a problem.
Maybe I won't see you and where you went
I
to.
just
You
saw
you
you.
went up?
I see you sort of half dot, but we're going different ways now. I'm going down towards the
Different
bottom
place.
one.
Okay.
I think we might join up in the quest itself. I'm going down towards the depths, the temple excavation.
Oh, I think I see your dot, kind of.
I made a little attempt to get us some slayers here. There you go.
Uh-huh.
It's about as far as I'll ever go with Slayers. It's just not my cup of tea at all. I know they are quite popular in Epic, but unless I've made a complete balls up of a build for some reason, it's very rare I'll go and do them. I tend to prefer to stack the Evening Star Sagas and do it that way. Are you in the quest already?
I was going to ask you if I'm going to the right place.
I think you
I
are. I
think I
think I
am.
just see your blob there.
Yeah. Hmm.
So short quests should help me to not do too badly with the spell points, hopefully. Now, what am I giving to you? Jump and heroism. I think those are the two, aren't they? And is there a short... Oh, you want stone skin as well, don't you? An earth elemental now. I remember we had...
Hmm.
what did we have in the very early quest? The snow one. The level 10 one in those
Yeah.
early quests, that was seriously influential. Just be careful in here, that nasty damage. They're not, they're separated as well. So that's not helping me at all. Okay.
All right.
I'm going to try and make a nice... Well, I use the disco ball down here, perhaps. Try and make a nice group of them. Of course, there are some almost dead, but not quite. I'm leaving you plenty of pickings here, Annie. You got them all? Good stuff.
Healing, healing, healing.
More dust grunts are gathered inside this spacious chamber, rigging explosives to a large heap of bolts.
Oh, my second spell did nothing there. I think I cast it too fast after the first. Nice one, death by rune arm. Okay.
Now you have a chance to find out more about the
Oh, major lag there.
prior to
Yeah, just a little lag sometimes.
you pull the lever, triggering an explosion that flattens the remaining debris as the roar of the blast dies away. You hear a familiar voice coming from the platform above you. Is that
Try and
Leon?
make him vulnerable to... Oh, actually, no, I'll save my vulnerable thing for the
Thank you
portal.
for clearing out the DOS for me. It was a great help. Those fools had no idea what they were dealing with. The friendly gnome transforms before
I'm
your
forgetting I'm not a melee because I had been playing melee
Ah, of
character.
course, yes.
Oh, there.
I'm
I
gonna
need to adjust
try and
my
leave him alone and
play
just
style.
focus on this portal when it comes up.
Fiends flood into the ruin.
It's a bit difficult to adjust my play style
Yes,
sometimes
for
when
sure.
I hadn't played this character.
One demon falls.
And me too, of course. I've not been doing anything with this type of thing.
Artifacts shattered.
Not bad.
Yeah, I can see that you are playing like
The
a
remaining
ranger
demons are
because you had played only your ranger.
The Rakshasa lets out a shrill gasp, surprised that you managed to best him in combat. This can't be.
Okay, not too terrible, was it?
Remember.
How did we manage with spell points? Oh, I was fairly well down, and that was... They're only quick little quests. Okay,
I saw
recalling...
that you had left Lost Soul behind too in the beginning.
I left one.
You
Okay,
could have used.
need to do better there.
Where to now?
Recalling. And then we're going to the top one now.
Okay. Recall out.
So just go to your left, to the west, and then up.
All right, I can see.
It's interesting how many of the tunes that you hum seem to be tunes across all languages, all cultures. The tune stays the same. Obviously, the lyrics are different.
Ah, yeah. But it's because also being a weird one like I am, for a while during my life, I was very much into classic music too. I don't
Classical
know why.
music, all right.
Yeah, I'm weird,
No,
not conventional.
there are all kinds of tastes allowed for.
So, especially these very common ones. I had my times during my teenager time too when I was very much into pop music.
I liked
I
pop
am.
as a youngster. Classical. My father was a teacher of classical music, and I suspect that it might have been that put me off it because he was quite exacting in the standards that he had. And if I didn't come up to the standards or I hadn't practiced enough, it quickly became a chore rather than a pleasure, and that's where I kind of lost it
Mm-hmm.
a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go
In
for a
here we
greater
have
shout.
some sayings. The other day we had some jokes about sayings that's common around your area.
Right.
In here we have two sayings that could be applied to this thing. You don't press a deliver
Sorry,
here.
my
You
bad.
did
Yeah,
it.
I just hit myself
I
on the
did it.
door here.
I did it. So one of them is em casa de ferreiro, o espeto é de pau, which translating is like on an the person that deals with iron, like maybe
The
do
blacksmith. The
weapons.
blacksmith.
Yes, yes. So on a person like that, the um So if you are doing a barbecue and you are putting the meat to cook, you need to put the meat like on a fork, and this fork is where you put the meat to be done, right?
Right.
To be cooked.
Yeah.
So it's like in the house of this Iron Man, you said the name there. This fork is made of wood, you know. I think it means like, oh, because your father was
Because
like
your
this
father
guy
was a
that was,
blacksmith.
yeah, your father was teaching you classic music, right? So you don't like it, you know,
Right.
because of that. Because of
I
that.
I
Yes.
think it was I think when recall there's a sort of a dividing line, isn't there, between a pleasure and when something becomes a job, almost a chore. And because he was a teacher and
Yeah.
he had these standards, yeah, I think there's definitely something there. It started off as fun, and I quite enjoyed it. You know, just playing with a few of the other kids at the primary school, and then
Mm.
when it started becoming, oh, study this piece and study for this grade and that grade, I was definitely less enthusiastic then.
Just like it happens with the game sometimes. Some people play like it's a job.
Well, yeah, and this is a point worth making. Uh, because it's been raised a time or two before in the comments. You know, how do you stick around for so long? And I think one of the secrets to longevity in the game
Longevity.
is not to just
Mm.
keep the pedal to the metal all the time, or to say to yourself, "Oh, I'm not really going to do anything until I've got all these lives and this life and these lives and those lives and that life." And you sort of setting yourself an enormous pile of work, quote unquote, before you've even started to play. So I would say no, just enjoy the journey. If you're sort of wondering what to do
Mm.
next, think, well, I'd like this character to be an evocation caster, so maybe a sorcerer life might be good for an evocation, and just do and enjoy your sorcerer life, and then
Yeah.
what happens after happens after.
One
But
thing I am seeing this time, and I also saw with the monk and with the bard, when you experience another play style completely different of what you was used to, and even you are doing the same quest, if you are
traps,
experimenting,
traps.
another play style completely different, is kind of you are learning again. You need to experience the learning curve
Yes,
all again. So keep things new yet.
yes, it's another good way of keeping things fresh. Now you could set yourself to do those traps because we can get
Ah,
the
sorry.
max trap bonus.
I completely forgot I was capable of doing
That's all right. It's
that. In my defense, is because I passed a long time without playing.
yes,
So I suck.
without playing this character. Yeah. God, I'm being absolutely useless here. Just trying to economize a little bit.
Ah, there is one thing that needs comment. These days was the first time that the normal played the skeletons in the closet, the raid,
Ah.
and I'm very proud of him for joining in on public groups. I don't know if you guys know, but he don't always do that,
I
and
think
he did it and got a nice rune arm from there.
that's been fairly well documented, so I'll tell the story as best as I can. God, my manner is taking a hammering, and I've been trying to economize. Um,
Maybe I'm not feeling enough.
no, you were doing the traps. You were doing your job.
I was.
Oh, that's a nice little thing. The prismatic ray as a bit of an insta kill when and you got double the range as well. I'll start using this some more, I think. It's not always guaranteed to get the insta kill, is it? But it can often be very decent. And I turned that one to stone. How much does it cost me that? I've not got anything on it at all, so it's quite cheap actually. Yeah, let's keep going with that. Where is the bear? Annie, you can come and unlock this door.
The door is sealed shut. With
No
the
need to
key
find
and
any
silver.
keys, you can just get us straight through.
Key may be hidden somewhere among the shipments. Find out.
Okay, okay.
Okay, we've got a group here. Lovely stuff.
Lots of
Okay,
champions.
unlocking
The
here.
door remains tightly sealed. There's no way around it this time.
And we've got the big guy. When the big guy pops up, a boost on your side would be good. I'll make sure I get him made vulnerable.
I watched the full series from yesterday to today. I watched the full series again on the
Hold the
Netflix.
door, hold the door, hold the door. Holding door.
You know how I am
I know how you are.
with watching these things. It's a good one, very nice one.
Oof,
I don't know if
I
it would
don't
be
have
for
freedom
your
of
heart.
movement here for this thing. Boss is out, Annie.
I'm seeing it.
He's vulnerable to electric. So yes, it's a lovely little instant kill, this prismatic ray. I think there is actually a prismatic, that's a lovely shot, prismatic spray somewhere. So so there's a turn to stone, there's two sort of instant kill options I think it has. Don't go in there, it's alright. You have a couple of trap boxes to find on the floor for a couple of chests and the max bonus.
Scramble out of this chamber, screaming in panic. The Boromar are gone for good.
Oh, immune, that's not clever. Okay, can we blind him? Yeah. So how many mana is it costing me? It's costing 24, which isn't terrible.
I don't know where is these boxes you are seeing.
Boxes, there is one here. And there is one here next to this other chest. No, wait, there's a chest here for you. And another one down here. Put the fire cold on, just in case we get mauled. See, I think that gets us the max bonus. There you go,
Okay.
You heard the noise. Okay, let's try again. No, unspectacular this time. It's on a short cooldown as well, so if we don't get something good, we can always try again. Do you have Featherfall? You're gonna need it here.
I think so.
I was immune. Ah! Still
Well,
immune. Yes, you're gonna have to do the bulk of the lifting, I think, against these things. Oh, God, how pathetic am I? That was absolutely appalling. But yes, the skeleton in the closet thing, aside from the fact I died 6 times over the 2 raids, I had the worst hit points on my little red of anybody in the raid, and when the damage started coming in from those, the killing of those, is it skulls? I just couldn't seem to stay alive, could I? But I must say, when that rune arm popped up, that's going to be really nice for me. The craftable rune arm. For some reason, the craftable rune arm drops only in the raid. All the other dino loot you can get from the vendor, the vendor at the beginning of the dino area. So to have it drop, I did grow a pair and mention, didn't I, at the start that I was looking for it, and then somebody put it
Yeah,
up
you
for
did.
roll, and as luck would have it, I think you rolled the second highest, didn't you, and I rolled the highest.
Mm-hmm.
So we had it covered.
I teached you to do the roll the other
Ah
day, and
yes,
today
yeah.
you did it.
And we also found Lindel's mighty belt for you, which is a very nice endgame belt.
Dissolves into a smoldering cloud of smoke.
So we're just looking for one more. The chest should be open. Oh my god! Can't do a thing here, can I? Can't do a thing.
Aye, aye. Was fun.
So, any...
I got one, the Mark IV, if you want.
The Mark IV,
It's a
that's
medium armor.
it's a... I think
Arc
it's
Steel
some
Battle
kind of...
Mage.
Yes, that's a caster Arti.
Do you want?
You don't want to keep?
Well, if you need, I will pass.
No, my Arti is a shooty one that doesn't really do the spells. So you keep that. Keep
Okay.
that safe.
Okay.
Now that's armor, isn't it? So that would work for... It's not a docent, is it?
Mm-mm.
So that would work
What are we doing
for...
now?
just or finishing out of the quest, not recalling. That would work for a fleshy artificer. Oh God, I've gone wrong again.
Don't go too far.
No,
I
I'm
need to see
waiting.
where you went.
So yes, that's one of the very nice things about the dino loot in general, the named items, and indeed the artifacts and things that drop in there. You can really customize them very nicely with whatever you happen to be lacking in your build. So it's a super flexible way to ensure that you have the most desirable things built into your character.
You think that the dinosaur ones, you know,
It seems to be closed.
the dinosaur items made the slave craft like not relevant?
Obsolete. Um,
Yeah.
for end game, I think you probably have a point. Yes.
But for the heroic ones too, because the dino is level 7
No,
on
because
the clipboard.
there's no dino crafting in heroic. It's only legendary stuff.
Ah, I don't knew it. Makes sense.
Another group of lumbering brutes attacks the fighting pit.
Stay in here, people. Stay in here. Oh, Fear Reaper somewhere. Oh, that's not good. Okay, good stuff.
Into the pit from above. You must stop this invasion so that the fights in the arena may continue.
Right, they're going to be immune to, I think, all my crowd control here. So it's going to have to be a different strategy here. Try and do it with damage instead.
Also for you.
Yes,
Don't forget.
thank you. I was going to walk past it again.
Muffled moans draw your
Of course
Okay,
you would.
let's just wait a second. Oh, you have some AoE you could smash them with if you want. Let's try and make sure they stay in here. Oh, I've messed up so badly there. So badly.
Another lasso back here.
Nice one.
Another lasso.
Okay. I think there's still more coming out there. Lovely stuff. Okay, let's get that soul eaten. There is a shrine before the end fight, I think, if I end up needing it.
You feel a chill in you. The draft seems to be coming.
Yes, casting one spell immediately after another really doesn't seem to be... It seems to forget the second one and nothing happens.
The chill of the draft gives way to warmer, more humid air as you ascend higher. The familiar musky smell is stronger.
Nice.
The source of the red musk zombies must be close.
I think we're alright shrine-wise. Now these two big things are crowd controllable, but the other thing is not.
With the spores that create the red musk zombies.
Well, I thought they were not crowd controllable with what I've got, sadly. I think they are immune to my lightning as well, unfortunately. So I'll have to just try the... Oh, nice! Did I stone that one? Nice. So when we're faced with immune stuff, I can at least spam the prismatic ray and hope something good happens. Dusk lenses.
Dusk lenses. Let me see. Yours have no. Yours is the same than mine. Don't have any bonus.
You don't want it?
Thank you. No, is equal to mine.
Okay.
Moon Willow. Not good. Is good as Moon Willow one? Short sword?
Moon Willow. What
Keen
is it?
Vorpal. Short sword.
Short sword. Well, if you're using a short sword, I don't think many builds do use a short sword. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Just finishing and back into the wilderness.
Which kind of building would use a short sword?
Good question. And answers in the comments, please.
I know that sickle is used by the swashbuckler,
yes,
right?
Yeah. I think a swashbuckler
as
could...
much... Yeah, like, I would just give an example for you to understand. The swashbuckler, you know, the sickle then is not used by many characters, but in the swashbuckler is very useful because it's one of the best
I've been trying hopelessly to get up there and failing miserably. If I cast jump, can I
is the
get
best weapon to be using like a swashbuckler, right? The sickle?
The sickle is nice, as you know, because you used one on your bard. No, I can't make it up there.
So as much as is not used by many, is very useful for that
Yes.
one.
Yeah.
So
I think you had.
if
What did you
the
have? You had one from an early chain, from that jungly chain that you used for a long time because it had a nice crit profile on it. What was it called? You know the chain I mean? The one where you go back and forth through the jungle.
it's not the sickle of frost, right?
Sorodusk.
So, but
It
the
was
name is
called the
not the
Sickle
sickle
of
of frost.
Sephiroth.
Ah, okay, yes.
And it definitely came from Sorodusk.
The artificer could learn how to cast stone skin without using a scroll.
Artificer has the stone skin spell, yes.
Yeah, but like I could learn by
The explosion that
with
destroyed
a
seems to have left this
scroll.
area mostly untouched.
Yes,
The
you
blood
could. You can inscribe the scroll into your book.
And
So
can
you
you
just
teach me to do that in another moment?
yeah, you just need spell inscription materials and the appropriate scroll.
So I use one scroll only, one time, and then I learn, and I don't need the scroll anymore.
That's right. Well, the scroll
Ah,
disappears anyway.
yeah, yeah, but like I just make use of one scroll, and
Yes,
then I learn.
one scroll and one spell inscription materials of the appropriate level.
It's because I'm holding scrolls just in the hope that you will teach me to
Oh
learn,
right, well it's
you
the
know.
first time you've actually mentioned that. So if you'd have said, yeah, there is an artificer skill in scribe scroll, and you just drag that onto your hotbar, and it's dead easy. It's just one time only, and it's done. Optional time. You ready? Boost time.
Go, go, and call attention.
Lovely stuff. Call attention. I've always loved that when you say, I am calling them attention.
I'm just finishing the killing.
Oh god, yeah. Fire cold if you have it might be good here.
Mm,
Trying to go for the third gun. Oh no, they're smashing me. Let's
yes,
try
I
again.
tried to do that too,
Still can't get to
and
it.
it was.
No, I'm not gonna get to it. Oh, almost had it.
You've
Now
activated
it's up.
fire cannons. That should help protect the area. You've
Lovely stuff.
Though more can be seen lurking
Okay.
outside in the distance.
Yes, that's something we're going to lose, sadly, at 18. We're going to lose the Rumbling Thunder Great Crossbow, if you're interested.
Great crossbow. I got it.
Oh, you got it too? Okay. So, if you're interested, you have it.
Hmm.
Yes, it's a nice little synergy at the moment, this electric weakness, so your imbue is doing more damage as well as my spells on a target. But we're going to lose that, sadly, because my thing will work for fire instead from 18.
Alright, it's alright. I don't need to hold myself without the normal help.
You do fine anyway. You could solo this no problem with the strength you have. I'm thinking about showing an artificer point of view next time I take red up to the cap, because it's a nice class and it's a really good alternative to the standard bow build that many are moving away from now since the changes. Also, I think it's a little bit more helpful to a group in terms of what you can give. You can give imbue dice or deadly weapons. You can give the tank a bit more health points, stacking. All of which, assuming I remember to do such
Wait
things.
for me, please, because I'm still on the
Okay,
thing
I'm only
to
just in the access point, just starting the talking.
Ay, ay.
Are you in?
I mean,
Yes, remind
I
me
am
about the
weak.
inscribing spells, and I'll show you that.
Mm-hmm. And there is kinds of spells I cannot learn, and others that I
Well,
can, or I can
it has to be on the artificer spell list. You can't just go and take spells from anywhere.
I see. Like I used the scrolls that is used to conjurate hirelings, right? The summon
Summon
monster.
monster.
It's summon monster probably is not one, you know, that makes part of my thing. So
No,
if don't make part of my thing, I cannot learn.
no. If it's not on the artificer spell list, you can't learn it.
Got it.
Call them all into our disco thing. For some reason, oh no, I thought I'd got 2 disco balls for the price of 1 for some reason there. Oh, fear. That one's totally feared there, and maybe turned to stone. So that's another prismatic effect. I'm quite liking this thing. Quite handy against these single targets. Another one turned to stone. You've got a shaman over there, stonified. Super stuff. Let's grab that soul while we're at it.
Follow the goblin that ran off. He may know its whereabouts.
Thank you.
No. What?
The floor collapses beneath the Dusk Thief. He falls into the depths of the trash system.
There is a fruit over there that's called pomegranate.
Pomegranate, yes.
That sounds strangely
Ah,
like a belch.
and you
This
have
forest
it
of
a lot,
chambers
or
filled
it's
with
not very
refuse
common?
from the upper city.
Um,
In the middle of the desert stands a grotesque
it's
wandering
not.
city.
I wouldn't say it's something you would find too commonly around people's houses here. No.
Jug topples
Ah,
to the trash-littered floor.
Why is it? Is it something that
is
you
West
have
entrance.
quite often over
Then the
there?
Mhm.
challenger steps through,
Now is time for
true
them,
to life.
so now is the proper time to
You've
get them.
returned the missing arcana system
And
to
I think they are very
City.
practical and tasty because you
So,
just peel them and you can eat
there's
it.
a rune arm here, Annie. Dumpster fire. I'm dropping for you.
Dumpster fire, nice.
Now, there's a nice thing and a not so nice thing about that one. The nice thing is it gives you two separate imbues to your weapon, so your weapon generally benefits more than from any other rune arm. It gives you bludgeoning and flame damage. The downside is you're never going to hit anything with it if you were trying to hit things with it. It's just hopeless, at least from what I can tell.
Mm.
But if you're
Do
happy
you want
just
the
to have it,
wildwood vest?
what's that? The Wildwood Vest?
Wildwood vest?
I have one, but it's part of the ranged set, so you might like that.
Hmm.
It's part of the Shan ranged set, so one day you might be using that.
Yeah, I remember one day you said to me about this tome of
Tome?
+8 that I can get. Yeah, tome.
Oh, Universal Tome, yes, which was on sale, might still be on sale from the summer sales things, yes.
Mm. But I was thinking, because I don't play so much, to be focusing on several characters is a bit hard for me.
We heard shouts from
So
outside. Everyone in the workshop rushed out, desperate to escape. Once we got outside, it was impossible to
you
recognize
saw it, what I
anyone.
did? You
I
catch it?
saw, I saw.
Everywhere. I was
The
I
following
bear's
don't know.
terrible.
I tend to
first
play it
one
safe with
watching
that because
from
every now and
outside.
again you can end up in a
I
mess.
saw one of the men in robes run
I
past.
just tried my luck.
Do you want to tell the people what happened the first time you were in here when you were on a guest pass and
Mm,
we were trying to
uh,
get into this quest? Do you not remember?
it wasn't the
She
first time
came
I was.
here and I think
You said two lies.
she might have had
First of
some.
all, you
Just
said
let me
two
finish the
lies.
story because I'm at the right angle here. She might have
Mm,
had some wings or something, and in her eagerness to reach the door, she boosted but went this way, fell off the side, ran out of time, and never even got into the quest.
now I will say this information you gave was right, but two things wasn't right. First, wasn't the first time I was in here, and second, it wasn't the first time I falled,
I think
and
people.
not even the last.
Mm, yes,
Mm,
that would definitely be one to go on your sentient gem, wouldn't it? I felt.
mm,
Then
mm.
again, after the show I made in that last quest, I never stopped falling, so I've no room to talk. Fire cold would be good to start with, I think.
The
We
fallen
don't
giant
have.
comes and opens the door. Railton's disappearance could only mean trouble. Please find her and figure out what's got the magma running cold while you're at it. For countless years, these sweltering caves have served as a comfortable home for the fiery
Okay,
beasts
let's
that
get in there.
inhabit them. But whatever is happening to the magma,
You don't have that.
is that
You could
priest's
certainly
work.
scroll it. That's a lovely shot.
The magma reaper stands among a throng of others, casting a spell. When it spots you,
Fire hot now.
bells and rings.
Careful of these nasty polar ray things. They can be horrible.
And the wall of flame it created flickers out. A blast of chilly air
Oh, they're making saves. They've got evasion, those mephits. They were taking 0 damage. Where the hell am I going?
Wilton stands before you, entombed in a sheet of ice. No doubt the creatures will
Ooh, happy days.
counter.
That was a nice little disco ball there. Go and
I
set up
like it.
this area, I think.
Mm.
The young apprentice falls to her knees.
I think we might have one of those in the middle of the room here.
I'm sorry, Master. Fail. This master of hers must be responsible for this supernaturally frozen cave. A gnome wizard who stands before a humming, whirring The jets of air released by the contraption are cold enough to freeze even light. The wizard turns towards you.
Is he gone already? Yes, you've smashed him. Well done.
How have you been? Not just my apprentice.
Thinking like a ranger now.
You, never. You'll always be in the middle of the melee.
Hmm.
Actually, as I might demonstrate if I do an Arti Life with Red on the channel next, the best way to use your AoE, as counterintuitive as it seems, is to gather everything up in a pile around you, let them take little nibbles out of you, target the nearest one, and then just smash them all with your knockdown and then the other one. Otherwise, like if you're shooting them when they're moving towards you, I don't know if you've noticed, it's very difficult to get the AoEs to land properly when you're in that situation.
Today I'm a little bit anxious, so I'm eating a lot.
Today you're anxious, so you are leaving alone?
Eating a lot.
Eating a lot. Oh, right, okay. Well, as far as I'm
But to try to
aware,
not
you've been very good with the eating recently, so...
not eat lots of sugar and bad stuff. I'm eating lots of fruits.
Oh, we got interrupted in the fruit conversation. Here it's not really the case. There tends to be most of the common things available all year round. But you seem to be saying that over there's a lot of stuff that is available in season only.
Yes, that is some things that, like, you are supposed to eat fresh, you know. It is not easy to conservate
Yes,
some
to
of our
preserve.
fruits.
Yeah.
The tropical fruits is hard to froze them or to do like the mystic does on her area,
Canning,
like
yes.
yeah. So it's like, oh, they just get at this time, and you should eat them as soon as possible to make use
So
of
I
them.
guess you look forward more to those times of year when you've got that kind of a situation.
Yeah, like people say, oh, you should eat fruits. That is the fruit of the time, you know,
Yeah.
is the most appropriate.
I got a couple of doubles in there. Which way? Is it this way? Yes, I think it is. Ooh. Okay. I think it is down the hole this time.
That one I like a lot. Jabuticaba. It only gives one time in the year, and is only in the end of the year, like in November, December.
Ah.
The times. But I don't recommend because
Because
Not good.
it can mess
Not
with your innards. Let's just leave it at that, eh?
if you eat a lot of this, you pass 1 week without going to the bathroom. No good.
Say the name again, just so everybody remembers.
Jabuticaba.
Jabuticaba.
Yes.
That's the bear's favourite fruit.
I love it, but I can't eat a lot. Ay, ay.
You learn some things on this channel.
Back to the entrance.
Nothing to do with improving your DDO game. I think we've already established
No,
if you want
no.
to do that, don't stick around here. Is it
I
down there?
think
No, it's not down
I'm
there. It's this way. This way.
I think I'm teaching them survivability on real life, not on the game.
No,
Where are you? Oh, you went
I went
left.
through the left-hand pipe.
I don't saw it.
Have I gone the wrong way this time? Yes, I have. There
I
is
always
some
get a
good
bit lost
news for
when
the
I.
fans of the footsteps. The Year of the Dragon, I think, is going to grant some free footsteps to people. So everybody's going to have a source of that, I think.
Mm.
Comes with energy from the mechanic crystals
Yeah, I think that the game sometimes could give other chances to people get things that they couldn't previously. Like,
Well, there have been examples of that, haven't there? Thank you.
mhm.
For example, our upgraded Quivers of Alacrity. We've never even done the raid, have we? But from the 15th anniversary reward list, we got the standard Quivers, and we managed to, with the help of the community, upgrade them for the speed bonus from level 1, which was very nice. Oh my god, look at all that stuff. Back into the pipe.
The last student was taken captive by Forge Security and brought to a holding cell. You'll have to go there to resolve the situation.
Oh, but I didn't pull the lever.
Teleport the hapless student back to the entrance.
Okay, down the hole here.
Down the hole.
Tumble out of the maze
Seat.
pipes. A massive shield
So
guardian
this will be
protects the
a
holding cell.
great place to just try to stand still and boost and just hammer everything. Go for these little circle things first, if you
It's not
can.
what it looks like, I swear. A cold and personal voice emanates from the
Okay.
shield guardian. Intruder, power system compromised, unauthorized crystal removal, eliminate threat.
Nice job, nice
Sliding
job.
into a pile of debris.
I do.
And you remembered your bubble.
Pressed all the buttons on the start.
Well, at least it's on the bar.
Just like in the past when there was these games people used to play, in the fight. You remember those fighting games? You
Like
could go to
Tekken, you
somewhere to
mean?
play. I think that there was, for example, Street Fighter,
Oh yes, yeah.
things like that. So to get the bonuses, some people was good players and they needed what they needed to press, and
Yeah.
some people like me, they just pressed all the keys and hoped for the best.
I was just the
And
same, don't you
sometimes,
worry. I
yeah.
remember in the Tekken, I had a character, oh, what's gone wrong? Did you press this one 5 times?
The white one, I think so.
Something's gone wrong. God, I can't see now. Oh, we haven't started the thing. Do you know what a pair of Muppets?
I am not a Muppet.
The barrier vanishes.
Then why didn't you suggest
Quickly,
it, eh?
advancing.
Why didn't you
Unlock the
suggest it?
security doors.
I did my job. My job is to take care of the white one, and
Okay.
your job is to do all the rest.
Now you sound
So,
just like all. Just, I don't know. I never do that part. No, I don't know that. I don't go that
yes,
way.
exactly.
Aether band, Danny.
Uh,
I think you have it, but if you want it, you can have it.
I also think I do. Do you
Okay.
want the blessed vestments? I
I
would swap it
I think I have it.
here. Send me the band, and I send you the blessed.
Okay.
Thank you. So yes, I only do this bit, so don't ask me more.
Well,
All the
that
others
concludes
is your
business.
job.
I don't think we did too badly there. I think I made a reasonable job of economizing with the mana, even though we had maximize and things like the major lightning attacks. I had them boosted up with the metas. I didn't have empower on, but I had the maximize and heighten because I realized things were saving quite often from our spells. So between those two and the Tempest, I think we were doing pretty well. And the find of the level was that prismatic ray. I've quite enjoyed using that. I think there is also a prismatic spray, which I might try and pick up as a spell. What level is the prismatic spray at? I'll have a look and see if I can maybe fit it in somewhere. Okay, I think that just about does it for that one. So thank you very much as always for looking, and we will see you next
Thank
time
you.
around. Take care.
Yeah, bye bye. Take care.